Hi, Maria. How are you?
Good, thank you. And you?
Very well. I'm very happy to be on this call with you for our interview. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
I want to start by asking you a few questions about your childhood. And the first question is like, how do you remember your childhood?
I had a very lovely childhood. I'm the oldest in my family, so I was like the first cousin. So it was just me until I was 3 years old. And I used to spend a lot of time with my grandmothers because they didn't work. So I would be with them during the weekends. They would take me to the mall and I would enjoy time with them.
Okay, and what kind of place did you live in? Like a city, town, countryside?
So I've lived in Cali my whole life. I used to live in an apartment building, and I also had a lot of friends in my neighborhood. So I also spent a lot of time with them.
Okay, and what role did your family play in your daily life? Like, did you spend a lot of time together?
We did, because my mother only worked half time. So when I went like to the kindergarten or while I was in school, she would be working, and then when I came back home, she would be with me. So we would play together. She would help me with my homework, or she would take me to different classes. So I used to skate. So she would take my
Okay,
classes.
that's really great. And a little bit, and just your daily life and responsibilities. How were responsibilities distributed at home? Like, did every family member have a specific tax? Pardon.
So, to be honest, I feel like I didn't have a lot of responsibilities because my parents always told me that my first and only responsibility was school. So that's what I always focused on. They did like try to make me do my best with my homework and in school. But when it came to home, I had just like a lot of basic tasks. I would have to clean up my room and sometimes help with food. But it was mostly them that would do the food and do the cleaning for the rest of the house.
Okay. And now I want to ask you about what are the biggest change you notice between your childhood and today's world?
Growing up is hard. You do gain a lot of more responsibilities. So, like now I have to feed myself. I also have to like take care of my finances, and work takes a lot of time in my schedule, so I don't have as much free time as I used to have. So I have to try to balance my timetable in order to do the things that I like.
Okay, that's interesting. And I want to finally ask you about what did you do for fun when you were a child?
I did lots of stuff. So as I told you before, I had a lot of friends in my neighborhood. So after I had finished my homeworks or my daily chores, I would go like to the street, and I remember playing a lot of different games with balls. So like ponchado, we played that a lot. And I also loved doing sports. So as you can see, I just came from the gym, and that's been all my life. I used to roller skate. I would also do swimming, soccer. So I would do that in my like extracurricular times.
Okay, and what do you miss most about your childhood?
The free time, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. So we're done for this interview. I really thank you for the interview. Thank you.
Okay, no, thank you very much for inviting me. It was really fun to remember.